man. Next
okay, so all right.
Nobody but you.
So let's go ahead and get into it, nigga. It's going down. It's motherfucking time. Power. Episode 8.
I don't watch.
Now you're not watch, but we gonna give you the cliff notes. Now this is what we are here for a lot of people on the net. They come to us.
And I ain't gonna lie,
break it
bro.
down.
It's weird doing shit with my other hand. I ain't writing notes, bro. That shit is not happening. It's not a thing.
You have to take voice notes, man. Get with the times. You don't have to write shit, but nigga, you gotta come in this bitch and do
shit
production.
on your phone, like you have an iPhone.
This nigga needs to come right.
Life is weird.
iPhone ass niggas. Matter of fact, speaking of which, why ain't you got no motherfucking iPhone Clubhouse invite chat, nigga? Get a fucking invite, nigga. You gotta get in that bitch before it go down because they just said they bringing audio to Twitter. So Twitter might kill Clubhouse in the early stages. But Clubhouse is off the chain for Android. I ain't gonna hold you up, nigga.
Alright, so power.
But power. First things first. I was impressed. This was the episode that you
I
said,
wanted last episode to be.
right, that you said was gonna happen because they were going on break. They're gonna give us this mid, then they're gonna come back with the heat. I was fucking in. Soon as I seen this nigga 2-bit pull up at motherfucking Spank Roundhouse, I was like, it's a go. This nigga setting himself up, nigga, to really shut shit down right now. And he gave her that motherfucking stack, and I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga about to do?
Kane versus 2-bit. Who y'all got?
Yikes. We've been discussing that though.
Right,
we said it was gonna eventually happen, cause that was the prediction that I had. Remember, the first time we did the predictions, I said that it was gonna be 2-bit versus Kane. 2-bit was gonna find his way to Tariq and befriend Tariq somehow again, so that they can motherfucking.
But he didn't befriend him.
He didn't befriend him, but he got into his circle, which is the element of the show, which is power. He had power over Tariq by the end of the episode, and I knew it was coming. So guess what? That's why you niggas come to this motherfucking podcast and listen to us, nigga, because we come to motherfucking predictions, nigga, and them bitches motherfucking heat, and we telling y'all niggas this show like we wrote it our motherfucking selves, nigga. Holla at us. So 2-bit came to collect from Tariq, and the pressure is finally on. It was a sense. It wasn't a big sense of urgency last episode for me.
Right.
And like the entire show, honestly, like I've never felt like Tariq's life was at risk. This entire fucking show since the season started, you know what I'm saying? I've never felt that.
And right in this episode, he almost get killed.
Literally twice. So like that's
and you gotta point out this. Finally, can I get a clap for this one, bro?
Okay, what was that?
Tariq finally got some pussy. He finally got some pussy, bro.
I was gonna get there.
He finally. I've been waiting, bro. Like just because, bro, it was sex week, it's like, bro, he got these beautiful bitches that want this nigga, and they just won't. Probably because they trying to keep his innocence as far as the fans and shit. Keep his innocence. Fuck that. Let him fuck these bitches. Ghost will fuck these bitches. I know that's not the fucking writer's fucking vibes.
She knows sex sells. That's why she was trying to fucking, for no reason, put a bunch of sex scenes with people, no name ass bitches we don't give a fuck about in the first couple episodes. We like, who the fuck is this professor and why the fuck do we care that he's fucking somebody?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck about that. And that is one of the big things that comes up later. Let's keep on track though. Because that was my next note. We finally got some pussy. Yeah, that was the next note. That's wild. I'm glad you said that. But it also, once again, showed purpose for the professors. This episode. Like him being Snitch Boy. You know what I'm saying? Jabari. Bitch, he gotta die.
He got
off this nigga, I promise, man. Like, I'm gonna be so excited when I see this nigga die. He's gonna get himself killed, though. That's gonna be the sad part about it. Monet, obviously don't fuck with Professor Fine. I still don't remember her name. I'm just calling her Professor Fine, because she fine like that. Yeah. And I thought that was gonna play later. Because once again, we were sitting here thinking like, what are their purpose in this story? She don't really have nothing to do with Tariq, but she has something to do with Zeke.
Right. So
that is now all coming to fruition, and I'm super hype about that shit. It's funny how Tariq ended up hitting the girl from Choke first though. Effie.
Right.
That was super unexpected. Like, I definitely thought he was gonna hit Lauren or somebody else this episode. You know what I'm saying?
Smart for that.
Yeah, 100%. He got a chance to catch up with homegirl that his past plug. You know what I'm saying? That put him on.
Had to hit the pass.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they brought her back. That was really cool. But Tariq is really fucking up at this point in the game because he literally is. He started lying to fucking Brayden. That was a big turning point for me. I mean, you can't fucking tell Brayden, that you motherfucking
ain't selling coke and you are.
Cause he not having that shit. Cause I want in on the fucking money, nigga. Why can't I get a piece? I'm tired of hearing about your motherfucking lawyer, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I want some of the money, nigga. I'm tired of fucking living off my parents and shit. He was tired of the shit. He's sick of it.
For sure. This episode, I'm just saying in general, this is the episode I wanted the last episode to be, man.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And you could see the character development now. Like, even in Kane, like, Kane is in a world where he was a boy trying to be a man and shit, and now it's like, okay, go be a man. I love that.
Okay, now, speaking of Kane, though, I want to go ahead and give you the fact that Drew came through with the fucking save for fucking Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Bro, was about to bust this nigga's kneecap.
In the knee. Didn't even have to kill him.
Right, just to fucking prove a point because Tariq fucked around and got one of the people killed.
What happened? Kane
sent the killer to go get Tariq because
was some niggas his mama cut off.
Right, he's trying to get back in his mom's good graces because he's been fucking up. He's been doing stupid shit.
Ain't she in prison?
No,
not Tariq.
Not Tariq. Kane.
Mary J. Blige is the mama.
Mary J. Blige is
son. Right, Mary J. Blige's son.
It's Kane.
Right.
Kane.
So somebody.
50 Cent was playing Kane.
Kanan.
Oh, Kanan.
So he's Kanan basically. He's basically Kanan.
And that's our running joke. We just
say they basically just play the same part.
Right.
As, you know what I'm saying?
Just say other people's name. Brayden is Tommy.
Right.
Tariq is Ghost.
I'm like, who the hell is Brayden?
Lauren is what's homegirl, the Hispanic girlfriend. No, the Lala's black.
Angela. Right.
Lauren is Angela.
Lala is Latina.
Right. We ain't get Angela yet.
And I thought Angela was dead.
Yeah, I'm talking about as far as the character role.
No, we have. Lauren is Angela.
No, I'm talking about Lala.
Oh, okay, yeah, we ain't got Lala yet. Yeah, we ain't got Lala yet.
Is Lala in?
Alright, so, but anyways.
She's not in.
She died.
Oh. Right.
Oh, well,
but
yeah.
Mary J. Blige.
If you didn't know, spoiler alert, she died.
So it was a group of people that Mary J. Blige cut off. Because they was on some bullshit. They was like posting shit on the Instagram and shit like that.
So who was Mary J. Blige?
She running the whole shit.
The crime boss wife. The husband Lorenzo went to prison, and so she's holding it down out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And she the top chick.
Maybe I need to start watching.
Yeah,
it's a really good show.
So
I didn't watch Power. Like I didn't care for it.
Once it got to season 3, I just kind of skipped past to season 5 and just finished it. Because season 3, Ghost turned into a bumbling idiot. I
stopped watching it after the first season when he first started fucking with Angela and shit started catching up to him. I stopped watching it because I'm just like, you're stupid.
Right.
Like
that's what he's saying. Like,
I'm good.
Yeah, it started really getting dumb. So I just kind of skimmed through it. You should do that.
Yeah.
Skim through it, watch the last season, and go into Power Book 2 because it just gives you pretty much the origin of how Ghost started his shit. But
it's after the Ghost, right? It's after Ghost, but.
Because they plan on doing like a prequel, but this is pretty much it.
Right.
Like we pretty much see how things might have played out with him in the past without cell phones and the internet and shit. Like we get it, nigga, but we like this version of your past.
So wait, let me, cause I'm trying to grasp.
And we can cut all this
So Power Book 2.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But I think we should keep it.
I'm just asking.
For the people that haven't kept up.
Power Book 2. Okay, so basically what you're saying is it's basically talking about how all this got started, but it's with the future.
But it's his kids.
Right.
It's the future.
It's his kids.
It's the future.
So we can see.
So Tariq is
the dynamics.
Right.
We can see the dynamics. He got a white best friend.
Right.
Who is plugged at the campus, at the college that Ghost went to.
So basically Tariq is really reliving Ghost's life.
100%.
Right.
And he got to do this in order to get his inheritance. That's how the first episode kind of starts. Yo,
he got to graduate with 3.5 and he get all the Ghost shit.
That's pretty much
so Ghost died? Ghost died?
Oh, shit.
Okay, never mind.
You gotta watch it. You gotta just watch the last season. Watch the last season.
And doing this because you don't know who kills Ghost.
Right.
That's the mystery.
That was the big uproar. Right. That was the mystery.
So once you find out who kills
and then this is after what happened, boom.
And because of the fact, because that happened.
Okay.
Here's the next part of the story.
Oh, okay.
And that's why it's so good is because it's literally on some I literally was watching this I think it was the Scream the cinematography screenplays. I'm hoping I'm not butchering y'all name. Shout out to y'all channel. I was watching their channel earlier on YouTube about the deconstruction of screenplays and they brought up the fact that Godfather 2, if you haven't seen it, you have to watch fucking all of the Godfather.
Of course. You have to watch all three of them. Even though the third one was It was
now with the Godfather
sketchy,
2
but
with the Godfather 2
1 and 2 was good.
Right.
Definitely.
Was that like it took the prequel of John Corleone's story and then juxtaposed it with Michael's. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to see they both transcribed to kind of be the same kind of story.
And everything
that's what's happening with Power. They just kind of took the fucking flashbacks out. No flashbacks. We just gonna literally show you
straight through
him being him.
Right.
In a different way. And that's why it's such a great show so far. 2-Bit, but yeah, 2-Bit taking dude out at the pool, fucking great. Cause he's like, you don't got the balls, and you about to go get fucking took out right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and handle this for you. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and handle this for you. Now you owe me again. So
does Tariq tell Monet?
I think eventually
he's gonna have to.
Yes, because I think it's gonna be the crossing point of when he gets to confront Kane. Once he actually has to confront him with the situation and the facts, and it's about to pop off, he gonna have to go to her first because he gonna avoid it, and then he gonna go, "Hey, I'm sorry, but he ran up, and next time I see that nigga, it's over." And 2-Bit gonna be at the front. He gonna be at the forefront. He gonna fight that battle for him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna say, "Yo, it's a big bag on him. Go get him."
I really, if y'all love me, y'all will give me one of these portraits from my house.
Okay. But don't that need to get painted?
Well, that's the artist.
Oh, so she's just making them of her.
She's the painter.
Oh, okay. I thought
she's the muse. She's the artist.
God damn, she got a bubble.
I need one of those paintings in my house.
All right. Make sure you like text me, like save one of those pictures and send it to me.
Her name is Whitney Austin.
Whitney Austin. Okay, that's probably gonna be like the cover art for the episode. Let's go.
Her name is Whitney.
But
Austin.
that Kane and 2-Bit are gonna fucking have a confrontation, and that's gonna be the big deal. That's when Tariq is gonna have to go and tell Monet, "Hey, I'm sorry, but it's over for this nigga." And speaking of which, Tasha was doing some big talk to Lorenzo. Big talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all, you know y'all are both in prison, right? You know your connect is him. And you want to talk to this nigga like this? You are tripping.
No, because I think it has something to do with the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
You can fuck up the organization. You think happened to Tasha.
Right, we know.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, we know where it came from.
You know what I mean?
But
and you know Tariq, because y'all gonna have to take Tariq and her out. Right. And this episode, we still didn't get to see the lawyers.
Right.
So now
we didn't care though. Right now,
we don't care. Right now we don't care.
Right now they're playing a part. But when they come back from break, the lawyers are gonna have everything to fucking do with this shit, because I think it's gonna be the determining factor to whether or not Tasha is convicted. I think this next episode is gonna let us know that she's going down and what she's gonna do about it. I can see her playing her entire part from prison for the rest of this show, even for the last 5 seasons to 8. You know what I'm saying? Eventually she gets out. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of why we enjoy
when you get the inheritance.
So you think she's gonna come home and be on some cookie line shit?
Maybe, cause she sees that Tariq is starting to start his run. You know what I'm saying? And so now she's like, tell me everything. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because he been hiding all of it from her. She don't know he out here hustling and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
he making moves.
Once he got the attempt on his life, because somebody tried to kill him on this episode, he had to go tell her. Like, all right, I'm sorry.
This is what's been going on.
Right, and she's like, I need to know.
Everything.
And that's what caused her to call Lorenzo and say, yo, don't fuck with my son. I know you're the one that put that shit on him. And he wasn't even the one that did it. Oh. It was Kane.
Which is his son, but his son, he feel pushed out by the family because Tariq is in the family now. The sister is on his nutsack. The mama like, oh, this nigga, he a good ass hustler, nigga.
The first time we meet,
so Kane is jealous.
100% because he's wild right now. Like last
they
episode,
call it off the leash.
Right,
is what they call it.
Last episode, that was the whole big deal. Was the fact that he was off the leash.
Right, he just doing shit.
You heard it too?
That's the
neighbors.
Okay.
No, that's the neighbors. Sometimes they go in the house.
But he's off the leash is what they call it. When he get off the leash, he just like he took the white boys, him and his brother, and put them on the street corner. And the mama fucking with Monet fucking with a cop, and he happened to see them niggas and pick them up and told them like, nigga, you know you can't be doing this shit, nigga. This cut the whole operation,
know we got the
nigga.
whole motherfucking neighborhood calling saying some white boys is out here trapping. We know ain't no white boys supposed to be out here trapping, but we get
in a predominantly black neighborhood.
You know what I'm saying? And they
y'all stick out like a sore fucking thumb.
Queens trapping.
Y'all stick out like a sore fucking thumb.
And they with you. Nigga, I know what's up.
And they with you. They said they was in a black Range Rover. Speaking of which, this nigga finally decided to get rid of all the designer shit. And this nigga Tariq shows up Fendi'd out. That nigga Tariq was fresh.
He got a thing for pointing out that
I'm like, this nigga fresh.
That Kane always got you said, what kind of coat is it?
This nigga had a Louis coat on twice in a row. It was a black leather Louis coat.
Robbing people.
With the monogram imprints. So it's not like, it was like, the designs on it, it was imprinted. You could tell that was like a $12,000 coat.
And you want to robbing niggas?
And he robs a church.
He beat your ass.
He robs the church.
He's off the leash.
He's off the leash.
Fuck.
He got pushed out from the family.
And he need to be put down like a dog.
And now he's eventually, this episode, he's all the way pushed out. Yeah. At the end of it. He tries to,
Even Monet tell Tariq like, all right, you can't seek him out. But if he...
Hold on. They eventually, Monet found out that Kane placed the hit on Tariq. And so that caused her to go, you are too fucking wild right now. And
then when the nigga got killed, because
they killed the killer.
Right, they killed the killer and sent the picture back to them niggas.
Killer,
right, Too Big killed the killer, sent the picture back to them niggas. And them niggas like, oh, Kane set us up. So they tried to go for their family, and that's when them niggas like, hold on.
They tried to go for the younger cousin who has a future, and they tried to shoot him in the knee. That's what we was talking about a little bit earlier. So they tried to go after him, but the younger brother, Drew, stopped that from happening. We always thought that Drew was pussy, and for the most part, he just proved otherwise. You know what I'm saying, in this episode. So, and he also chose to hold it down on another level because he said, I'm not even going to tell Monet that I'm not the reason that he came after Zeke.
Right, because he got blamed for it.
Right, he got blamed for it because he was like, yo, you came up here
and try to clear it up.
Right.
Right, he was just like, it's my fault. But by the time he was about to admit to it being his fault, Monet was like, I already know, Lorenzo called me. Because Tasha called Lorenzo and said, I know what happened. It's Kane. They disowned that nigga from there. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, you gotta go. And that's pretty much where the season is at right now. Zeke is a sucker for love.
We knew that was gonna happen though.
Zeke.
He's the
basketball playing cousin.
And they protect him for everything because he's the star basketball player. Right.
The cousin with the future.
I was trying not to get
his knees knocked. Right. Got his knees knocked.
No, he was about to.
About to get his knees knocked in. Okay.
But they protect him for everything. They give him whatever he wants. Tariq do his work.
Is he in the?
No.
Now check this out. Now check this out. This is what we were talking about earlier. Is the professors? It's two professors in this story that don't mean shit. That didn't mean shit until now. Mm-hmm. They are. The Zeke kid is fucking the female Professor Fine. I'm just calling her Professor Fine. Stay with me.
Professor Fine.
I'm calling her Professor Fine. And so he's fucking with her, and they are getting complicated. You know what I'm saying? Everything's getting complicated now because their part of fucking with each other is melting into the story. Ooh. Now it's starting to make sense why they exist because they was
skin a little juicy.
Yeah, I mean, you're a professor fucking with a student, so it's high level. Tariq is writing a paper that's being stolen by Jabari, the other professor. So pretty much everything that Tariq is writing, he's taking it and turning it into story. for his next book because he fucking sucks. One hit wonder. He came out with a classic and
ain't been able to produce.
He can't come with no more books. So he's been taking Tariq's story, making a book out of it.
And Tariq just so happens to be an excellent fucking writer.
And he's an articulate young black man who has a story. His story is just so amazing. You know what I'm saying? You're going through college right now to get your parents out. So just being the person to sit back and write that, like that's how I like. Did you end up watching the Entourage? You finished?
Yeah, I'm finished Entourage.
So that's why I like the end of it, the way Billy Walsh goes, this could make a good show. You know what I'm saying? At the very end, that's pretty much what's kind of happening with Power. Like, he's literally going, this show that just happened last season is going to be a hit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I drew the parallels. This is going to be a great 1 minute clip why Entourage is like Power. But yeah, I really do feel like this season is going somewhere. It's going to be great. But yeah, that was my last real thing. But I like the way that they showed Kane's killer skills because we never saw him be a killer. We just felt his reputation in the family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He walked in the room, he threw the little shit in there, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas just walked up to the door. Nigga, like, I'm mad that he killed him so easily because them niggas.
But like you said, you got to see him kill somebody instead of just being a reputation.
100%. So that was also a cool representation too. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the fucking. Even though I feel like it's still whack, I'm gonna use whack now because I said a word last.
We just need to get to the confrontations. We need to get to the climax.
I used the word that people I heard about it.
What word did you use?
I used the G word to describe the episode, and I heard about it.
It was very yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be careful now. You gotta be careful
100%.
now.
I wanna, but I don't. Fuck that. But I don't. Fuck that. We out here. But it was a great episode. I do think it's still whack how they try to break the 1 season into 3. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we'll give you 4 episodes, then we'll give you 2 episodes, then you'll have to wait until the summertime and we'll give you the last 2. Like, and fuck Stars, cause them niggas are still trying to charge me after I cancel my free subscription. Nigga, stop trying to charge me, y'all bitch ass.
I'm just ready for P Valley to come back out with another season.
People avoided P Valley. No, people avoided it. I write story.
I loved it.
I write story. Once I found out that storyline, I'm like,
I loved it.
This is gonna be awesome.
I love that show. And I'm just like, they playing on my time. They need to come on with the next season because.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. I'm. So I guess we can go ahead and wrap it up with Cuddy.
Hold on, bro.
Okay.
Give me a pause for a minute.
Got you.